Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining and welcome to the Jemini Capital channel. Joining us today is a very special guest, Mr. Tony Guo, President and CEO of Nickel North Exploration. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Jorge. Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Tony. So, Tony, maybe you can tell us a little bit about Nickel North and background of the project?
Hi, Jorge. Nickel North is a Canadian junior company and is publicly listed on the Toronto Stock Exchange. Its ticker is NNX. So Nickel North have the project in northern Quebec. It's called Hawk Ridge Nickel Copper PGE Sulfide project.
Perfect. Good to hear, Tony. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about the resource size. And I saw yesterday also on the news that you released some news where the Hawk Ridge project had 3% nickel and 4% copper. So maybe you can explain us a little bit about the project.
Hi, Jorge. This project is already explored for many years. It started from the 1970s, but the previous work is focused on, I think it's a different site, and they try to looking for potential big tonnage, open pit, copper nickel resource. But now Nickel North looking for the high grade, maybe underground mineable, high grade nickel copper sulfide that like potato zone find in the regular mine in northern Quebec in the same area. So this year, the summer program, we collect 57 rock and backpack drilling core sample. So now the assay result we got in last week, it reported up to 3.1% nickel and 4.89% copper with 1.4%, with 0.4% cobalt and 1 gram per ton PGE. So I'm really happy or really excited about this, high grade assay report.
Nice. It's very exciting to hear, Tony. And as we saw on the market yesterday, I think the market also took the news very, very well.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Perfect. Moving on, can you tell us a little bit about the share structure of the company and who is in management?
Hi, we have a very, experienced management team and the board. So Ron Namlatsky, he is our advisor and one of major shareholder, and another shareholder is Dr. Wang. He is related to Zijin Mining Group, the largest mining company in China, and Sinotech, Hong Kong. But the major shareholder and the management, they have around 70% share, is around 70 million. So really, we only have around 30 million share float on the market. So yesterday, you can see, so we have the big share trading is up to 17 million. So yeah, well, that's the current our management and shareholder background. Yeah.
Okay, and also Tony, I read on an article about Globe and Mail regarding some Ottawa some government interference, and I also saw that you were quoted on the article. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it.
Yes, I really want to talk about this. So I got a call from what his name has been called Niall, and he wants to know about nickel north and what I get, that information from government about the critical mineral and about the Chinese company invest in critical mineral in Canada. So I told him, so nickel north is just common junior mining company in Canada. So yes, originally I was born in China, but I was trained and worked here in Canada for almost 30 years. So nickel north, the previous two CEO, they are local or Canadian. So I think that nickel north just like the other junior company in Canada. But yes, we have a major shareholder from Asia, but I don't think that is a problem for the future for this company.
Perfect. Those are excellent news, Tony. And finally, maybe you can tell us about what conferences are you planning up next or participating in, and also some of the marketing catalysts for the company in this year?
Currently, Jorge, so we planning, or we already have a booth at AME Roundup in the late January of this month, and also we plan to attend PDAC in Toronto in the March of this year. That's our already planned two conference in Canada.
Perfect. And any news or that we can expect during 2023, or any main catalyst for the company?
We have another almost 400 soil sample and around 10 rock sample in the lab. And because all the lab are busy, so I will expect we get this assay result later next month sometime. So I will report this assay result as long as I get it from the lab.
Perfect. Well, we will be checking the news to see the results of the assays for sure, Tony.
Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you for joining. And as mentioned before, we will keep an eye for the company.
Okay. Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you.
Nice to see you again. Hope in the future.
Perfect. We'll see you soon, Tony.
Okay. Thank you.